Hey, it's the Midnight Raven, and today I did something that I don't usually do, and I actually went shopping at Waitrose. Now, Waitrose is about, I don't know, 10 minutes walk from my house, and you will have seen constantly I shop at Tesco's. But once a month, I do walk down to Waitrose and see what's new, whether they've got any deals on, because honestly, I find their food a little pricey. My budget doesn't quite kind of stretch to a full shop at Waitrose. As much as their food is probably lovely and good quality, I just don't have that big a budget. So we're going to show you, or I'm going to show you, there's no one else here, what I got. So we're going to start off with these, and these are Tyrels, and if you don't or haven't ever tried Tyrels, they are lush crisps. Although I have never tried this one, and this is Tyrels hand-cooked English smoked paprika, and these are currently 2 packs for £3, or they're one something each. I can't remember, 180 each or something. They're not cheap. And then the second bag I picked up are mature cheddar and chive. I have had these ones before, and they're probably my favourites, although maybe smoked paprika will trump it. But yeah, these are currently 2 for £3. Now, Tyrels are hand-cooked crisps, so they have that crunch, and they have that boom of flavour. So, we got them, so that's a good start. Okay, next, something not so healthy. These are Waitrose chunky chips. These are actually in the chiller part. These aren't frozen chips, these are chilled chips. And these, again, weren't very cheap. These were £2.55 for this tiny box, which has 400 grams. So maybe a 2-portion serving if you were putting it with like a side of steak, which is probably what you get from Waitrose. I have another idea for them. So, chunky chips. So, what are we going to do with the chunky chips, I hear you ask? Well, we're actually going to dip them in this. And this is the Waitrose Summer Matured Cheddar Melting Cheese Dip. Look at that. So this is, it says simply melt the cheese for an indulgent warm cheddar dip. This is a dunking, dipping and spreading. So it comes in its own little clay pot, and you stick that in the oven for half an hour, and you get a cheesy, dippy goodness, apparently. A little pricey, again, not gonna lie. It was £3 probably because it comes in a clay pot. It's probably the price tag, but it was £3, and honestly, this was reduced. So I can't remember how much they originally were, but it wasn't cheap. But yeah, £3 comes in its own little tiny clay pot, but it's gonna be good. And we're gonna dip the chunky chips in it. What I'll do is I'll post a video or something on my Instagram of the result. So to go with the chunky chips and the cheese dip, I thought I would get some bread. So I can either use the bread to make a chip butty, that's very posh, or I can use the bread to dip into the cheesy goodness. So what I got was a Farmhouse, I think the Farmhouse King small loaf. Proper fresh bread. This was reduced, and it was reduced to 59 pence. It's usually, I think it's around £1.20. If you go there after, I think it's 5 or possibly 6 o'clock, they reduce their bread that's baked on the day. Little tip there. But I managed to get this for 59 pence, and I'm going to use the bread, cut it into little pieces, and then dip it in the cheese with the chips. Anyone else like cheesy fondue? We're going to use chips and bread. What else we picked up? We also picked up these to try. I think these are pronounced nums. I'm not sure. And these are the double chocolate chip oat cookies, 40% less sugar. These are whole grain oats and it's vegetarian. And the thing that caught my eye on the box was they were dark chocolate chip oat cookies. Now, you usually get plain oat cookies, but these are dark chocolate. And if you're not new to my channel, a lot of chocolate I buy on my channel is dark chocolate. It's also better for you and it's better for your heart. These were £1.50, which in all honesty, a little pricey. 200 grams though, and it's dark chocolate. So dark chocolate does tend to be slightly more expensive. Although usually milk chocolate is, but I'm gonna try these. You know, I like oat biscuits. Then we picked up these. These are mini Pepsis, as I call them, or as they call them, fridge Pepsis. Fridge Dr. Peppers. The last thing I got that was mini were fridge Pepsis, but this is Dr. Pepper. I'm waiting for my glasses to arrive. But you get 6 altogether. These are kind of expensive. They're £3 for these ones. Honestly, I would have got a bigger set, but honestly, my back's killing today. Didn't want to carry them. I don't own a car, or I'd get bigger ones. But the £3, they are tiny little cans. I'll just show you what I mean. They are what you call fridge cans. The idea is to keep the box in your fridge. I don't know why you would, but... And they come at like this. So the idea is to keep the box in your fridge, and then you just take it out of the box. I just generally take them out of the box. But they're £3. And then while you're at Waitrose, you can also pick up the My Week in North Norfolk, if you live in North Norfolk, like I do. And it's just a free little newspaper telling you what's on this weekend and what's in the area. I managed to pick up 2. And it's just a little local paper telling you what's on, what's currently happening and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a local mini paper. Then if you have the MyWaitrose Club card, if you want to call it that, you get their monthly book for free. If not, it costs you £3. But if you have the MyWaitrose card, you get it for free, and it contains articles, cooking, and even some, I believe these are recipe cards. Yeah, even some recipe cards. So I'm going to enjoy reading that. And then when you're at Waitrose, you can also pick up some actual recipe cards. And I picked up quite a few recipe cards. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a separate video looking at them. So you get some recipe cards that you can take home, and they change them every month apparently. So if you keep an eye out when you go to Waitrose, you can get different ones, and they change with the season. So summery food, then they'll have more Christmas items, autumn, and you go around the years. So that was everything I picked up. Now, like I said, it's not every day I go to Waitrose. You're not going to get a haul from Waitrose every week. In all honesty, I go to Waitrose maybe once a month. My budget doesn't stretch. Unfortunately, Waitrose do sell some good food. I paid £13.64 for the items I bought, and honestly, it doesn't look like a lot. You got the drink, 2 bags of crisps, some chips, cookies, some bread, and some cheese dip for nearly £14. So for me, going to Waitrose is like a cheat day for the month. But if you go to Waitrose more often, then more power to you. My budget just doesn't stretch that far, unfortunately. But if you want to go to Waitrose yourself and check out them, they do have some really nice food. I just can't afford to buy some of it. But if you want to like, subscribe, and give us a big thumbs up, comment down below. Do you shop at Waitrose? Do you find Waitrose expensive? What's your favourite item? Let me know down below. Obviously, if you're in America, tell me what your favourite store is in America to buy food from. And give me some information on food in and out of the UK. If you want to like and subscribe, and give us a big thumbs up. If you want to help the channel in any way so I can shop at Waitrose more, a PayPal, a super chat, a super thanks, or become a member and get extra videos. and I will see you very soon for another video. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye guys.